welcome back to my channel. This is Harshita Pushe here. Firstly, sorry for long delay. I have not been too active on YouTube. I did promise that I would come up with more and more videos, but since I was not keeping a little well, I couldn't make more videos. This is based on law. So this is based on the recent Supreme Court decision, which was adultery. So we all know that adultery has been scrapped recently on September 27, 2018. So to discuss about this, I got a few information. Firstly, I would like to thank Karthik sir for his contribution to this video. He gave me all this information and we collected all this information regarding this particular thing and what was the recent case which took place in Chennai and all of that. So without any further ado, let's go into this. Firstly, we all know that Supreme Court scrapped the adultery which was on September 2018. But there are a lot of questions arising in most of the people's mind, that does this give a right to adulterers to ruin or to ruin the sanctity of the marriage? It actually doesn't give any kind of right to ruin the sanctity of marriage. So what actually was the Supreme Court's judgment, and what actually the Supreme Court said was, this is actually a old British regressive law. And if you have learned Hindu law, there is we have divorce, Hindu Marriages Act 19 something. We had divorce. For that ground for divorce we have adultery. So actually adultery is nothing but when two people are having extramarital relationships, that becomes adultery ground. So from bringing from adultery being a criminal offense, they've just brought it down or scrapped it down to adultery only being a ground for divorce. So but there are a lot of questions arising in people's mind. Does this give adulterers a free chance to cheat over their partners? It is absolutely not that case. And even recently there was a very critical case which took place in Chennai. These two are a couple, so they were married for a longer period of time, and what happened was, since they were married, the woman or the lady has taken up her life, or she took her life by suiciding, because her husband had an extramarital affair. And when she did ask, did you have an extramarital affair, he did say that it's no more a criminal offense, so I can have an extramarital affair, so it's no more a criminal offense. The police also did say that this particular couple were having a child, and they are undergoing this particular lady was undergoing the treatment. So this was a recent case which took place because of the, I can't tell because of the Supreme Court judgment, but this was a recent case which took place after the scrapping of adultery. So now coming to what actually Supreme Court said was, Supreme Court didn't say that it gives a free chance to all the adulterers to cheat over their partners or to do. It just said that it's a ground for civic issues like divorce. And also judgment ensured that two consenting adults having sexual relations outside marriage cannot be deemed as criminal. It didn't say that whether they are wrong or right. It just said if they are having any sexual relations outside any marriage, then they are not criminals. Okay, it's just like a moral issue. Now coming with what the lawyers say, coming with the lawyers' point of view, we have various lawyers talking about this particular issue. Firstly, Amba, and then also we have another lawyer who did say about this issue. So what does she say? She said that what is moral and immoral is completely different from what is being criminal. All of us know that morality is something, criminality is something different. So criminality is dealt with something which is very serious and heinous crimes. Morality is something which is where you don't follow some moral values. Like for example, drinking and driving is a moral offense, and that is not completely criminal. So here she also says that what was her point of view was, she says that adultery, Supreme Court said that adultery is not did not say that adultery is not is legal now. It only said that state does not have in policing sexual relations between two consenting adults. So it only said that if two people are, you know, having a consent outside marriage, if they have any sexual relationships, they are not anymore criminals. So only that is what was Supreme Court's recent judgment. Now coming to the adultery, firstly, most of us only have no idea that it was a cognizable offense and it was a very serious offense. It had a very few cases, like, you know, the recent case which took place, which I gave an example in Chennai. So there are very few prosecutions, and people didn't even realize that it was a criminal case or if it was a criminal offense. So what was the judgment? So the judgment was, it is a ground for civic issues like divorce. And also the Supreme Court judgment said that adultery leads to a person's, if suppose adultery leads to a person's suicide, the spouse can be booked for abetting suicide. So if suppose, you know, because of the Supreme Court, you know, if the adultery leads, suppose if the person is cheating over person and if the person is, you know, forced to suicide, the spouse can be booked for abetting of suicide. So I hope you like these points. There are a lot more of points what came up. This was just, you know, to clear that Supreme Court just gave a judgment telling that adultery is a ground for divorce, like is a ground for civic issues like divorce. It did not say that adultery is right. It just said that adultery is no more a criminal offense. So it doesn't give a right for all the adulterers to go freely about and, you know, to cheat over their partners. It's just a decision which took place by Supreme Court, which said that it is no more a criminal offense. So I hope you like this video. Firstly, I know this is, you know, this doesn't benefit me or this doesn't do anything, but this is just a passion. So people, if you want to watch it, you can go ahead. There is lot of information. What is, you know, I'm just cross checking with my professors or my other people, because I did get a lot of negative comments as well when I was starting YouTubing, and when I reached 46 subscribers as well, I got a little negative comments telling that, you know, I have to stop this. But I don't think I will do that any sooner or later. So this is just a passion, and this is just to, you know, share information in more creative way. I'm, you know, still I am yet to, you know, change my background and yet to change all of that. So if you like this video, please do press the like button. Please do subscribe to our channel for more and more videos. Please do hit the subscribe button for more and more videos. I hope you like this video, and again thank you Karthik sir for all the information what you gave. So this is very important thing what you know. So firstly, again, if you guys are law students, a lot of reading is required, lot of information should be known. It is not only the bookish knowledge, you should also know what is happening in and around you. And even there are recent Supreme Court judgments which was that women can be allowed to Sabrimale now, and there was also a recent judgment which took place by Supreme Court which was of the LGBT community. So please keep going through a lot of points. If not, you know, watch videos, at least go through a lot of points. Go, you know, read newspapers, and there are a lot of cases which comes every day. So I hope this information is helpful. Again, thank you Karthik sir for all the support you gave me. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do press the like button and please do subscribe to channel for more and more videos. Thank you.